Hi, folks. Amanda, can you hear me? Hi there, everyone. Good afternoon. Let me know that you can hear me so I make sure we're all good to go. Awesome. Thank you. We're going to give a couple of seconds to let folks log on. I hope you're getting excited for High Point Market. Gosh, it's coming up so quickly. I was just panicking this morning about all the things I need to get done before I actually land in High Point. And some days it becomes overwhelming. But I hope that you all have made your reservations to start, both flights and hotels. That's important. And then I hope you will make other arrangements and additions to coming to join us through the High Point app and are looking at the website and seeing what's going on. So thanks for all the love and the waves. Really excited to share with you today a little bit about my favorite parts of High Point Market. Hey guys, I wish I could wave back other than to physically wave. But I'm going to get started just so we be mindful of your time and everyone else who's joining us. So thanks so much for joining us on Instagram Live today, High Point Market Authority. I'm Eric Haydel. I join you from Boston. Today it is actually sunny. But if you've been watching the weather, it seems that we might be getting a little tropical situation come our way this weekend. It's been really funny. I moved from New Orleans 16 years ago, and prior to that, they hadn't had a hurricane in 100 years. Since I've lived here in Boston, we've had 4. So it must be something with me. I don't really know, but I have to tell you, I need to figure out how to get rid of that situation. But we're enjoying the sunshine today, at least for the moment. I will make my way down to High Point Market, as I hope you all will. This fall, I have the great opportunity of joining the High Point Authority as a Style Spotter All-Star. I have 4 other incredible colleagues who will visit with you through Instagram Live, will offer opportunities to see them on panels, and chat with you throughout our journeys. I know I speak for all of us. When you see us, let us know and that you saw Instagram Live, and let us know how we can work with you, have coffee with you, engage with you, and really connect. I think at the end of the day, that's the part we want out of all this, and this is why we take part in the Style Spotter program, to share what we love, but also to go ahead and connect with you and build a network much bigger than ourselves. So I hear folks commenting about the wallpaper. I'll have a little shameless plug that I'm actually sitting in my office at the moment. So this is what I get to work in every day. And all of the wallpapers that you may see are actually designed by Eric Haydel, I know that guy, with a collection with Waterhouse wallpaper. And we actually do show in some of the showrooms around High Point Market. If you happen to visit one of my favorite shopping destinations, which is the Monahetta Seconds Sale, you will see several of our papers aligned with several of their pieces that they have in their displays. So you can always check that out, what we're doing there. While I'm not here to talk about my wallpaper, I am here to talk about my favorite parts of High Point Market. And in a nutshell, it wraps up into what we do as designers. My favorite part of High Point Market is antiques, antique reproductions, and one-of-a-kinds. And if you are interested in diving deep with that, on September 22nd, we will be partnering, and I say we as in like myself and High Point Market, are partnering with Cherish to do a master class all about that topic. Most recently, it was in the New York Times with a good friend of mine, Eric Esplanosa, about millennials embracing this bicentennial movement. And so we're poised at a really great time to dive right into antiques, antique reproductions, and one-of-a-kinds. And so I will be doing a tour. You should check out the app for that on Monday starting at 9:15. We are going to tour two incredible places of multi-line vendors. One is Antiques and Design Center, and Amanda, who runs that, is going to join us in just a second so you can hear all about what they're planning on. And then the second place will be 214 Modern. I got jumped ahead. Sorry, Stephanie. So Stephanie, who will also join us in just a minute to talk about what they have going on. These are two super exciting locations with multiple vendors, and they're adding stuff every day. So even if you can't get there day one, by day 4 or day 5, there will still be great goodies for you to see. I see a couple of folks saying I'd love to join. If you want to join the tour, you can log on to the app and RSVP for your space. We start at the spot, or the point, sorry. That's the spot, at the point. There we go. And at 9:15, we'll get started. And there'll be 3 destinations. It'll be Art and Design and 214 Modern. And the third one will be a surprise. So give you a little suspense. So I'm going to go ahead and add Amanda and Stephanie on to our conversation. I want them to share a little bit about what you can expect coming up in antiques and antique design and their specific places. So hold one second. Let me see if I can add them. I have to be honest, managing this Instagram Live is way more stressful than you can imagine. Oh, there's Amanda. Hi. Hey. And there's Stephanie. Hi. So good to see you both.
Good to see you too. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So obviously, I mentioned what makes market so much fun is the networking. And Amanda, you and I worked together when I was a style spotter originally. And then through market, I'm now getting to meet Stephanie, who I hope will be, and I know will be, a great contact and resource. Whether she wants it or not, we're going to be friends. So ladies, awesome. Ladies, I would like you to share
I welcome it.
some of the things you're planning for market. I'd love to hear about why you feel like yours is the best, like why antiques, why reproductions, and just share. Like I'm so excited to see you.
Stephanie, you can go first.
Oh, all right. Well, why is antiques the best? I mean, I think everybody loves to come to High Point to shop antiques and vintage because it's new every single time. It's never the same place twice. And you have to see it to get it. So it's one of a kind. It's cash and carry. I mean, we do have shippers on site, but if you want to get it, you gotta get down there in person and grab it for yourself. So it's exciting and yeah, Amanda, I think we all offer so many different things. I think we've got 12 different antique, vintage, and one of a kind.
Seems to keep growing, which is wonderful. The more antiques, the better. Absolutely. To see. And as far as why antiques in general for products, I totally agree with everything Stephanie just said, and I think she'll agree with this as well, that antiques really, they come with a story and a soul. So they were owned by somebody previously and they were loved by someone previously, and they carry that energy with them. And then when you bring them into your home or into a project for your client, then your client or yourself, you put your story then into it. So I kind of feel like we're custodians of these pieces, and we'll have them for as long as we can, and then hopefully they'll be passed on to someone else that will continue to add to that story of the piece. And I think antiques and vintage are absolutely necessary for any interior to add warmth and soul to it.
I agree, and obviously that's part of what my favorite part is. It's not just the mimosas we have when we visit, although that adds to the fun. You end up shopping more, you buy more, right? When we add that in. So you ladies are have worked with Market Authority. I hope I'm not talking off school yet, but you've developed this incredible map that I hope people will pick up, people will access through the app, and see the hard work that you guys are spearheading for this side of market. I cannot reiterate enough that I have found personally some great items of my own, but also some great things here for our showroom and also for clients. So I really, really encourage you all to get a hold of that map and to follow some of it. And a lot of these vendors are open year round, or they have booths in other regions that you can access what they sell and how they resource what they do. So ladies, I'm gonna throw it back to you. I know that you're doing some programming specifically along the lines of antiques and reproductions. So I want you to give a plug for that for sure. And folks, make a little note in your calendar.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Amanda. Do you want to talk about the vintage social? Okay. Well, Eric's right. We are developing a map this year, finally, of all the antique, vintage, and one-of-a-kind showrooms in High Point. So that's going to be really helpful to everybody coming down. Guarantee there's at least 1 or 2 spots that you've never been to before because they're brand new. So you're going to want to get a hold of that and see what's happening in High Point. But if you are not sure you want to venture out on your own, Friday night, the 13th, well, Friday afternoon from 3 to 6, there will be 4 dedicated shuttles to take you all around High Point to the vintage, antique, and one-of-a-kind venues. So you can hop on one of those shuttles and go wherever you like on the map and check out maybe something that you've never seen before and maybe some of your old favorites, but we'll all be there open Friday evening for cocktails and shopping and
awesome.
And
they'll also
new old stuff.
Just to give a plug, there'll also be different things happening with some of the vendors. They will be serving mimosas at different times. You just have to check in. But I think the most important communication we want to put out there for market in this conversation is that map is such an incredible key, not only for the 3 or 4 days you might be at market, but also connecting you to these incredible vendors, these great resources that you may not have known. I think as designers, and as showroom owners and retail owners, we always want what's next, what's out there, what's inspiring. And I think, funny enough, and ironic for a lot of people, they don't think about antiques, they don't think about reproductions, and they don't think about one-of-a-kinds. And when in fact, I reiterate Amanda's point, it tells a story. And ultimately, that's what we sell to our client, that story. So I hope you will take the time to go and enjoy all of the vendors. They work hard year round to curate the very best for you. And they'll even work specifically with you if you're looking or your client is looking for that one piece. A lot of these people love the hunt. That's why they do it. They love to be connected with you. So yeah, antiques and design. And ladies, I don't know if you want to contribute anything else before we pop off, but did I miss anything?
I don't think you missed anything. I think that I just want to reiterate that there's so many, there's so many dealers. First of all, at the Antique and Design Center, we've got about 75, and like Stephanie said, there's 12 other showrooms. Stephanie has multiple vendors per showroom, and all of these people love what they do. They all specialize in something different. So we've got fun and funky, we've got serious, and 18th century French or Italian. So mid-century modern, there's just a little bit of everything. So there's not just one thing to come see. It's really a collective. And it's the magic that all these different people bring to High Point. And when they all get there, it's really beautiful to see.
Right.
You never know what you're going to find.
Right.
You might think,
Definitely.
But you will always find something you didn't know you were looking
for. If I could.
Well, Amanda, like you asked, we were chatting in preparation, and you asked me what was one of my favorite finds, and I said to you, funny enough, it was kind of cheeky, I suppose, for everyone else, but they had this vendor who really inspired my whole bathroom design. I bought these really cool red and blue, like super preppy 1920s men's swim trunks with the little white belt and clasp. And those ended up being put into a shadow box, and that's like the focal point in my bathroom on the wall. And so that's inspired me to go and find other vintage sports items to sort of mix in. And most recently, my dad found his original boxing gloves that he had when he was 3 and 4. So those little boxing gloves have now become a part of this whole story. So it's really fun how just Antiques and Design decided what my bathroom design was going to be.
I post a picture of the bathroom sometime. I would love.
It's a work in progress, but I will.
Yeah, definitely.
Work in progress.
Yeah.
We all are. Absolutely.
Eric, could I just really quickly invite everybody who's watching to our opening morning on October 11th? We most of the antique venues in High Point open a little bit early. So if you check out, especially if you get a hold of the map, and the map will be posted on the High Point Market website, you can check out everybody's opening dates and times. But our opening morning is October 11th. We open at 9 a.m. and it's our 10-year anniversary. So we're having a big champagne breakfast, and everybody's welcome. It'll be a party. It'll be shopping. It'll be a lot of fun. So
awesome.
We open on
Thursday morning, so we open. We're kind of on like on a rolling opening schedule. Thursday morning at 9 a.m. We also have a ton of fun events planned for the weekend. So if you check out our Instagram, there's a link to our website that has all of our events listed. So it's going to be fun. And especially everybody, be sure to come on Friday afternoon from 3 to 6, which is going to be a Vintage Vibe social for all the different venues that specialize in antiques, vintage, one-of-a-kinds, and it'll be a lot of fun.
Awesome. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me today. I'll let you get back to dusting, stacking, and getting ready. I know market is fast approaching. So I look forward to seeing you then, and all of you that are following along. Thanks so much for joining us today. We would not have High Point Market if it wasn't for you. You come and support all of our vendors and continue to keep them in business. Remember that if you are a designer, so much of what you do is so important to our industry, and we want to keep High Point moving forward. Next year, they celebrate a huge anniversary of this continuous market, this continuous resource for all of us in the design trade, all of us expanding our retail businesses, our showrooms. And so I just want to press upon you how important it is that we continue to support all of our vendors, both small and large, to keep High Point Market moving forward. And we'll see you in just a few weeks. Thanks so much. Be well.
Can't wait to see you, Eric. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Eric.